This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thanks for joining us tonight. City leaders are looking into alternative ways of responding to mental health emergencies.
It comes during a nationwide discussion about the role of our police in our society. Madeline O'Neill tells us about what changes Common Council is looking at here in Madison. Maddie?
Well, the city is starting a conversation about creating a mental health first responder pilot program after council passed a resolution last night. It requests the Dane County Criminal Justice Council work with the Madison Fire Department and Community Development Office to better address mental health crises.
And now just seemed to be like a time where it makes sense.
When severe mental illness plays a role in 1/4 to 1/2 of all fatal law enforcement encounters, Alder Arvina Martin says it's time to change.
We don't need to have the police handle everything.
She says responding to mental health emergencies can require a different skill set, so she's behind a resolution that takes the first step toward a mental health first responder pilot program. The aim is to connect people going through a mental health crisis who are not a physical threat with resources rather than the criminal justice system, especially when loved ones may fear calling 911 may result in jail time.
And that thought is there regardless of how well trained and how empathetic that officer may be.
A fire department spokesperson says the department is exploring possibilities, including a mobile crisis intervention program out of Eugene, Oregon called Cahoots. Common Council members are looking to models like that as well.
There's some models that have a paramedic and a crisis mental health provider. There are others that have an EMT and a social worker.
Hoping to drop a plan that will be helpful here in Madison.
Address a lot of concerns that people have in the community of people being taken in when they really need some kind of treatment or services. And we need to be thinking about that right now.
As city leaders do research and look into options, there's no set timeline on this. As far as cost goes, the resolution anticipates that creating a program could be covered by existing resources. Martin says cities who have adopted alternative mental health crisis responses have found that they actually save money.
Maddie, thank you. In New York City tonight, Mayor Bill de Blasio signed an NYPD accountability package, a comprehensive set of reforms, including a ban on chokeholds, a requirement that officer badge numbers are visible, oversight of New York police surveillance technology, and a law guaranteeing the right to record police interactions. Attorneys for George Floyd's family announced a civil suit today against the city of Minneapolis and the police officers involved in his death.
The city of Minneapolis has a history of policies and procedures and deliberate indifference when it comes to the treatment of arrestees, especially black men, that cries out for training and discipline.
Attorney Ben Crump said with the lawsuit they are seeking to set a precedent to make it financially prohibitive that the police wrongfully kill marginalized people, especially black people, in the future.
Getting a look outside right now, a bit cooler there tonight as rain is coming to an end. Let's go to meteorologist Dana Fulton with our first warn forecast.
We did have some heavier showers pass through this evening, but the good news, those showers now coming to an end, and that's going to lead to a drier and sunnier sky for Thursday. Right now, the rain is off to the east. We do have a few light showers at the northern corner of Sauk County. Looking at our rainfall totals in the last 24 hours around the Lone Rock area, we have picked up close to 4.5 inches. Most of Dane County hovering in that 1 to 1.5 inch range along the eastern edge, the western edge of Dane County, especially the southwestern corner, not quite as much. Now, you may have picked up just a little bit more at your individual household. As you could see, some isolated areas did pick up a little bit more, but you're always more than welcome to send a picture if you do have a rain gauge or your updated totals through our website. Now, temperatures are currently in the mid-60s. Compared to this time yesterday, it is quite a drop. A 12-degree drop for Madison, 11-degree drop in Janesville. Dew points are steadily going to increase overnight and heading into tomorrow and Friday. By the weekend, we're looking at heat index readings in the triple digits. So a very warm and humid Saturday and Sunday ahead, but we'll take a closer look at your 10-day in just a few minutes. Eric.
Dana, thank you. Wisconsin has now surpassed 39,000 COVID-19 cases, according to combined data from DHS DHS and county dashboards. There are more than 900 new confirmed cases statewide today. DHS says about 8,000 of the cases, roughly 21% of them, remain active. Dane County Executive Joe Parisi asking the National Guard to stay in Madison a little longer to extend COVID-19 testing at Alliant Energy Center. Their work set to expire August 7th, but Parisi wants them to stay into the fall. So far, we have not gotten a response from the Guard. Parisi says the work they are doing is crucial. More than 63,000 people have been tested at the community site since it opened.
Dane County is moving forward with plans to distribute more than 100,000 free masks. The county is teaming up with more than 100 community partners to help distribute them. More than 60,000 face masks have already been given to libraries, churches, neighborhood centers, and other locations doing outreach in underrepresented communities. The world's largest retailer says if you want to shop there, you need to wear a mask now. Walmart is joining the growing list of companies requiring all customers wear one. The requirement will go into effect on Monday. Walmart says it will be for all of its roughly 5,000 plus stores, including Sam's Club locations. Other major national chains have also started requiring customers to wear masks recently. Here's a list of some of the most notable: Starbucks, Kohl's, Best Buy, and all Kroger stores, which includes Pick and Save.
The U.S. hit a new record today with more than 67,000 new cases reported in a single day as the virus races across major parts of the Sun Belt. Florida's cases have shot up by more than 100,000 in 10 days. Florida has now joined New York and California as the third state to cross the 300,000 total case mark. More traditionally conservative states and lawmakers there are now taking action against the virus by supporting the use of masks. Starting tomorrow, people in Alabama will be required to wear one in public places. Over the past 2 weeks, the total number of cases in that state went up by 50%. The number of people hospitalized went up significantly as well. Wednesday, there were more than 2,100 cases reported.
That is why I'm trusting the people of Alabama to do the right thing and wear a mask. With everyone's cooperation, we can slow down the spread of this virus.
Now, on Friday, Kentucky also imposed a new mask ordinance. There are questions about the legality of the mandate, but Senator Mitch McConnell says that shouldn't matter.
Now, I know that we have a mandate now in Kentucky, and I understand that's controversial, but regardless of how that comes out, it doesn't make any difference whether somebody says it's mandatory or not. This is what we ought to be doing: wearing masks, practicing social distancing, being responsible for our own health and that of those who are around us.
And also today, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt said he tested positive for the virus. He's the first governor to get it. Stitt made the announcement from his home during a press conference, said he feels fine and does not exhibit many symptoms other than feeling, quote, a kind of achy cold. Despite his positive test, Stitt said he does not plan to issue a statewide mask mandate.
Organizers have canceled the 2021 Rose Parade. The Pasadena, California Tournament of Roses Association said today that the decision was put off until organizers were certain that safety restrictions would prevent staging of the 132nd parade. The watched parade is held every New Year's Day except when it falls on a Sunday. Since its inception in 1891, the parade has only not occurred only 3 times during the wartime years of 1942, 43, and 45. Vice President Mike Pence will be making another visit to Wisconsin this week. The Trump campaign says Pence will tour the Morning Star Farm and roundtable discussion in Onalaska. He will also travel to Ripon, which is said to be the birthplace of the Republican Party. A business in Ripon has put up a mural to support Black Lives Matter ahead of the vice president's visit. They say it's something important to share, to show the city is paying attention. The city is pushing back against the mural, though, because the 2 owners didn't get the proper approval to put it up.
I think at times relying on the law of the land or the technical aspects of a law should maybe take a second place to the trajectory of a cause or the importance of what is right.
The owners say they are apologetic for breaking the rules, but it was important for them to do it. We have not heard from the city.
New tonight, President Trump has shaken up his campaign leadership, announcing he is demoting former campaign manager Brad Parscale and promoting Bill Stepien to take over that position. The announcement comes on the same day that 2 national polls showed the president trailing presumptive Democratic nominee Joe Biden by double digits. The president traveled to a UPS airport hub in Georgia to tout his administration's plan to roll back environmental regulations today. Natalie Brand at the White House with more.
Everybody, thank you.
The Trump administration moved forward Wednesday to weaken the 50-year-old National Environmental Policy Act, which mandates environmental reviews of major federal infrastructure projects, from freeways to pipelines. President Trump argues the regulations have blocked or delayed important infrastructure projects.
We're cutting the federal permitting timeline for a major project from up to 20 years or more, hard to believe, down to 2 years or less.
Pro-business groups support the move, but environmentalists call it a giveaway to polluters.
The president's visit to the battleground state of Georgia comes as presumptive Democratic nominee Joe Biden unveiled his plan this week for a clean energy future.
When Donald Trump thinks about climate change, the only word he can muster is hoax. When I think about climate change, the word I think of is jobs.
The former vice president's 14-page proposal intends to create millions of jobs in the auto industry and through government-backed construction projects. Biden also calls for a carbon-free power sector in 15 years.
The Trump administration and the Biden proposal follow two completely different tracks.
Professor of environmental law Robert Glicksman of the George Washington University says historically the two parties have opposing views of environmental protection's impact on the economy.
In general, the Democrats are more concerned with environmental protection considerations than the Republican Party has been.
The Trump administration's move Wednesday is expected to draw legal challenges from environmental groups. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
In a statement, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce applauded the Trump administration's action, saying it returns the National Environmental Policy Act back to its original intent.
An update now from last night. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has been discharged from the hospital after being treated for a possible infection in her latest health scare. A court spokesperson says she is at home doing well. Ginsburg had been taken to Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore yesterday after experiencing fever and chills. She underwent a procedure to clean out a stent that was placed last August.
And still to come tonight, we'll check back with Dana with your updated forecast as we enter the second half of the work week. But first, several summertime tourist destinations reopen today. We'll have an update when we come back. Stay with us.
Celebrating the re-grand opening sale now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 60% off everything in the store. Plus, make low monthly payments with no interest for up to 6 years. Shop safe your way online or by appointment in store. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Trust the summer lawn and garden experts at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. We have everything you need to create, maintain, and enjoy your ideal yard, all at great low prices. Take a break from the heat and stay cool and comfortable with a Danby dehumidifier. On sale for just $169.99. This Energy Star certified unit runs efficiently in even the most humid conditions, automatically controls room humidity with its smart dehumidify feature, and has a washable, reusable filter for easy cleaning. Pick one up today at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
I do all my shoe shopping at Rogan's because I know that I find what I'm looking for and save. You can count on great service, a huge selection, the best name brands, and the second pair is half price. And one more thing, a choice in how you save. I can get my second pair half price now, or just save my receipt, come back anytime, and get my next pair for half price. Rogan's makes saving easy.
Selection, service, name brands, and the second pair is half price. Visit online at roganshoes.com.
Dear Summer, how do I make the most of you? Do I kick back and relax? Or climb new mountains? I could go and get dirty. Or switch into new lanes. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be great. Can't wait. Toyota.
Right now, you can get 1.9% financing for 60 months on a new 2020 RAV4 or RAV4 Hybrid. Toyota.
It was a dark night in drive-thru land. The people had grown tired of greasy burgers and gut bombs. But then, 3 heroes emerged. Their savory sauces brought courage. Their juicy tomatoes brought might. Their roast chicken brought the taste of roast chicken. They were called Arby's New Market wicked fresh wraps, and everyone ate happily ever after at the end. Arby's, we have the meats.
Doorbuster alert now at Ashley Home Store. During the re-grand opening sale, shop Doorbuster dining tables for just $10 while supplies last. You heard right. Dining tables are just $10. Shop early for the best selection. The re-grand opening sale is on now at Ashley Home Store.
It's going to be another hot and extremely muggy weekend. We'll have all the details in your First Warn forecast.
And with new unemployment numbers coming out Thursday, we're taking a look at whether you have enough money saved up if you find yourself out of work.
See you at 4:30.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. All 4 of Walt Disney World's theme parks are now officially open to guests. The Florida Theme Park Resort reopened Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios today, completing a rolling opening of Disney World's theme parks that began last weekend. The parks were the last of Orlando's major theme parks to reopen after closing in March. The French tourist industry got a boost today with the reopening of the top floor of the Eiffel Tower. The lifts that whisk people up to the top are now operational again, with precautionary measures in place, including masks and social distancing required. The 19th century monument reopened its first 2 floors on June 26th, following its longest ever closure in peacetime.
A big data breach today for Twitter accounts belonging to Joe Biden, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and several others were compromised, and tweets were posted that appeared to promote a cryptocurrency scam. Other accounts impacted: former President Obama, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian West, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, and Michael Bloomberg. The sheer number of prominent accounts impacted made it arguably the biggest security incident in Twitter's history. A change of pace for this year's Dane County Fair. It'll be going virtual from Thursday to Sunday. It's an effort to give local youth a venue to showcase their projects intended for the in-person fair. Events will be posted on the hour each day, starting at 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. Some of the events include a 4-H talent show, Dress a Critter, a 4-H virtual dance, Dane County Fair cribs, a scavenger hunt, and a virtual tractor parade, among others. And Madison's Goodman Pool's reopening was delayed today until tomorrow. It was slated to go today, but the weather was a factor. According to the city website, the pool will have 3 2-hour sessions with limited capacity. In between each session, a 30-minute closure will allow time for staff to sanitize and clean the pool areas while helping maintain those capacity limits.
Dana Fulton, we need some pool weather for tomorrow.
Thankfully, it is right around the corner today. Certainly not a very good pool day. A little cooler, a little cloudy, and a little rainy outside. But tomorrow, we're going to take away all 3 of those factors. It should be a pretty nice pool day for us. Rain showers continuing to push east. We do still have a few isolated showers lingering in the area, but those will steadily wrap up over the next few hours. And as the system pulls further east, we'll settle for some high pressure building in. And that's going to keep things fairly clear and quiet for Thursday and most of Friday. These shower chances again continuing to push further east. We did see some stronger thunderstorms today further south in central and northern Illinois. Now overnight we stay mostly cloudy. Could see some patchy fog early tomorrow morning as our temperatures will be close to our dew points early in the day. Overnight lows in the mid to low 60s. That cloud coverage clears out through the morning, and by the afternoon we will have mostly sunny skies. Our breeze light and variable with high temperatures fairly close to average in the low 80s. So just a little warmer than today, but a very summery day. Again, great pool weather, mostly sunny skies. Overnight, we're nice and quiet. And then for Friday, partly sunny skies with a slight chance for an isolated shower or storm to develop Friday afternoon, late in the afternoon or evening. As you can see, most of the area is going to stay dry, but we could see a few isolated showers or storms pop up as our humidity starts to increase late Friday into Saturday and Sunday. Now, we do have alert days in the forecast for Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will be in the low 90s on Saturday, near 90 degrees on Sunday, with those heat index readings getting close to 100. So a very toasty stretch for this weekend. If you do have weekend plans, know that it will be partly sunny on Saturday with a small chance for some showers and thunderstorms to develop late on Sunday. You want to make sure you stay hydrated and certainly have a place where you can go and cool down, either in some shade or making sure you can get inside, because it's going to feel very warm outside. Our 6 to 10 day outlook still quite likely that we will trend above average, but that warmer air is starting to trend a little further east. So looking at ahead towards the end of July, we might finally get some temperatures a little closer to average, a little closer to the low 80s for our consistent afternoon highs. Overnight, our temps will hold fairly steady in the mid-60s because we still have that cloudy sky. The clouds clear out, and tomorrow afternoon we will have mostly sunny skies with high temperatures in the low 80s. Our heat index readings will likely be in the mid to upper 80s tomorrow for Friday. We continue warming on up in the upper 80s for afternoon highs with partly sunny skies. Saturday and Sunday, certainly the warmest days, though, with high temperatures in the 90s, and those heat index readings will be climbing close to 100. So again, the heat are alert days in the forecast because of those heat index readings and how humid it's going to be. There'll be a chance for showers and thunderstorms for Sunday afternoon and evening, though much of the day will stay dry. Another chance developing on Friday or on Monday. Late in the day, and looking ahead to next week, it seems likely that our temperature trend will settle just a little bit. We'll be in the mid to upper 80s for afternoon highs. Still a little humid outside, but certainly not 90 degrees and humid.
A hot weekend coming, humidity to follow, but it looks fairly dry for next week.
Fairly dry, yes. And even with those rain chances building in, again, plenty of dry hours mixed in. It's more of the afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms that bubble up with the humidity factored in.
There's your pool time.
The pool time, squeeze it in.
Thank you. Just heading sports, Ben Gamble, he has been raking at summer camp for the Brewers. Well, a little change in the batter's box as the outfielder hitting like his MVP teammate. Zaxton next with sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Find your keys. Find your get up and go. Find pants that aren't sweats. Find your friends. Find your sense of wonder. Find the world is new again. At Chevy, we'd like to take you there. Now, during the Chevy Open Road Sales Event, get up to 15% of MSRP cash back on select 2020 models. That's over $5,700 cash back on this Equinox. It's time to find new roads again.
There's lots of grown-up fun in the water park capital of the world, but where? Well, where tasty drinks meet relaxing pools. That's where all the action is. Where the rubber meets the road and then meets the water. Water parks, they're here, there, and everywhere. Now, where was I? Probably somewhere like here. Nice glassware. Hungry? There's plenty more where that came from. Where do we go from here? Well, just about anywhere. Wisconsin Dells, where it's at. Plan your grown-up getaway at wisdells.com.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites and always a smile.
I love to equal the playing field. I love to help people and allow them to feel like they are powerful instead of powerless. We're with our clients every step of the way.
Gingras, Thompson, and Walks.
U.S. Cellular.
Yeah. New customer. What's the deal?
Unlimited data, just $30 a month.
Love that. But what's the deal with the signal? It works everywhere. I'm like sub-level Z of this parking garage, and it still works. It's crazy.
Sir, you're going into signal shock, very common with new customers. Just breathe with me, okay? Unlimited data. Strong signal.
Strong signal.
All for $30 a month.
U.S. Cellular.
Choose fair.
America, we want to help get you back to it. And here's how, with the Ford Promise. Visit your Ford dealer, finance a new, certified pre-owned or used vehicle through Ford Credit, and if you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year from the day you bought it. You can also get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Let us help get you back to it with the Ford Promise.
News 3 Now and Channel 3000 put top stories and breaking news at your fingertips. Video alerts and forecasts, simple and fast. Download the Channel 3000 app today.
hitter, slugger, and tater tapper. They can all be used to describe Ben Gamble and his play at the plate. He's been the star of the Summer League for the Brewers so far, and that might come as a surprise considering Gamble has been tweaking his up-to-bat setup. He's standing a little more like Christian Yelich, and so far, the move has been working.
It just verifies that I'm making the right steps forward. I kind of went to a swing change last year, before the season, and I was doing a move that was foreign to me, and it was hard to tell right from wrong. And I'm in a place now with my swing where I know right from wrong.
This summer will be a whole lot quieter for the Packers. The franchise announced that fans will not be allowed at the team's training camp practices, family night, and home preseason games. That means no Packers riding bikes to practice and no jam-packed, sold-out Lambeau Field for a scrimmage. Green Bay's plan for the regular season is expected to come in the next couple of weeks. This upcoming season, Badger uniforms will have a little different look to them. As a way to show support and solidarity with Black and other underrepresented communities, athletic uniforms will now have a black W. The move was started by current and former UW athletes, and Wisconsin AD Barry Alvarez listened, but he knows this is just one step toward inclusion, saying, quote, "There's plenty of work to do, but I am pleased we will be able to show our support in a way that is important to our student athletes." And watch list season continues, and the Doak Walker Award is very familiar with Wisconsin football. Nakia Watson is the latest Badger to be named to the awards watch list. Last season as a freshman, he rushed for 331 yards and 2 scores. 4 Badger running backs have won the award, including Jonathan Taylor, who did it twice. He was okay. We'll be back after this.
With the Volkswagen community-driven promise, you can enjoy exciting offers. And at participating dealers, you can shop at our place or yours.
Click, call, or come by your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing for 72 months on select 2019 and 2020 models.
When looking for a TV and internet provider, we know you have a choice. This is Jessica. She still has satellite TV.
Well, I get tons of HD.
Spectrum has tons of HD, and we love Spectrum's 24-hour local news channel. Plus, we get exclusive access to premium original content with Spectrum Originals.
I don't have that.
Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-976-4499.
Spectrum Internet starts at 200 megabits with no data caps and a free modem.
We have to get internet from another company, and it isn't nearly as fast.
Spectrum Internet, $44.99 a month.
I'd switch, but I'm stuck in a contract and would have to pay up to $480 to cancel.
Spectrum has no contracts, and they'll pay up to $500 to help you out of yours.
That's it. I'm switching to Spectrum.
Get Spectrum TV and internet from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-976-4499.
Stop into Rubens today for our annual Made in America sale. Our manufacturers have given Rubens generous discounts on all furniture made in America. Choose from beautiful sofas, chairs, and sectionals for your home. Soft leather in hundreds of colors are yours for the choosing. Solid maple, cherry, and other gorgeous bedroom pieces are also on sale. Remember, our manufacturers have given Rubens generous discounts on all furniture made in America. Hurry in today for Rubens Made in America sale on now.
Summer fun means one thing. It's time to visibly say goodbye to crow's feet, fine lines, wrinkles, and under-eye bags, and say hello to smooth, beautiful, younger-looking skin with Plexiderm. Plexiderm smooths away wrinkles without foundation, without color makeup, and without expensive procedures. Best of all, you could try it for only $14.95 this summer.
This isn't the first time I've been on TV raving about this product. It's amazing. My friends, my family, they can't believe it. Nothing works like this.
I've had under-eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm. I put it on my face, and I'm not joking, it works.
So take action this summer and pack up your under-eye bags and wrinkles and put them on vacation with Plexiderm. Try our summertime special and get it for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Buy a select 2020 Volkswagen today. And for the next 6 years, you won't pay a single cent in interest. 6 years of interest-free payments. Click, call, or come by today.
Traffic delays? Be the first to know with First Warn Weather and Traffic. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally, tonight, a fisherman caught sight of a rare red-only rainbow. This is at a lake in Finland over the weekend. Experts say this phenomenon is formed in the same way as normal hue rainbows are formed, except that short wavelength of blues and greens are scattered during sunset or sunrise rays through lower atmosphere. They say this results in only the reds and yellows remaining. We actually had a pretty prominent rainbow visible from the west side of Madison tonight as we had a little of that all-day rain. Gave way to a little late sunshine, Dana.
Yeah, it's always nice when we have a little bit of cloud coverage for sunset because that cloud coverage allows for the light to scatter a little more. You notice when we have a clear sky, we don't quite get the color for our sunsets. But when we do have the cloud coverage, it leads to a beautiful sunset ending the day. Looking ahead to the next few days, it's going to continue to get warmer. Partly sunny skies for Thursday with high temperatures in the lower 80s, upper 80s on Friday, close to 90 Saturday and Sunday with heat index readings likely getting to the upper 90s, close to the triple digits. So our alert days Saturday and Sunday due to the humidity factored in. Chance for showers and thunderstorms Sunday and Monday with temperatures next week leaning towards the mid 80s for afternoon highs.
All right, Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, be well, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
Because our shared concerns and our many needs can seem overwhelming these days, it's important to note what's being done as well as what we must do. Food and housing are certainly basic needs we must address. Dane County's doubling of its $3 million investment in Second Harvest COVID-19 Food Partnership Program and $10 million eviction prevention program with the Tenant Resource Center are a welcome response to the immediate needs of many in our community. But the pandemic has also exposed gaps in mental health services and broadband internet access. NAMI Dane County is asking the state to increase reimbursement for telehealth services and psychiatric hospitalization as needs for both have grown. And the state simply has to invest more in broadband infrastructure. We support both and express our appreciation for the county stepping up on food and shelter.